Erica, on this day, we're making a lifelong commitment, a commitment that I'm confident in making with you. We have accomplished so much together since meeting at Publix, grown into our adulthood. I feel such a strong connection and bond with you. Together, I know we can reach our goals together and go even higher. I'm so thankful to have you in my life, and that I get to have you as my wife and confidant. Through trials and tribulations, we have been tested. Our love cannot be extinguished as long as we tend it. We got degrees, we got jobs, we got a house, and we will accomplish so much more together. I'm so lucky to be able to spend the little time we have on this earth with you. I love you and couldn't ask for a more suitable and beautiful person to be my wife, my lifelong friend, and lover.
I promise to always love you, be faithful to you, and keep your heart safe. I promise to do my best to make our home a happy and peaceful sanctuary. I promise I will always be your biggest cheerleader and most trusted confidant. I promise to rejoice with you in the good times and stick with you through the not so good times. I promise to support you and love you while you grow through life. Thank you for always making me feel safe and loving me through my anxiety and all the ups and downs we faced. Thank you for letting me be myself and caring for me the way you do. Thank you for being the literal best man I know. There is truly no one else I would want to go through this life with. I feel so lucky to be your soon-to-be wife. I cannot wait to see what our future holds. We're going to have a beautiful life. I love you so much.
Great job. Please be seated, everyone. Good afternoon, family and friends. On behalf of the Cormany and Klawinski families, I would like to welcome you to the exchange of vows between Erica and Tyler. For those of you who I don't know, my name's Dana. I'm one of Erica's aunts, her father David's sister. I know that we all have our own stories of how we met either Tyler or Erica. I just wanted to take a moment to share my story of how I met Tyler for the first time. I was in Tallahassee working and invited them to dinner so that I could meet Tyler. We met at Bonefish Grill. We had a very nice evening. Tyler was very kind, polite, and laid back, and he was funny too. When dinner ended, I returned to my car and immediately called Erica's parents to deliver my thoughts. I provided a glowing report about Tyler and told them I thought they made a nice couple and that he seemed good for Erica. Well, I guess my initial feelings about the two of them were correct, and here we are, 9 years later. Before we get started, Erica and Tyler would like to take a moment and acknowledge those family members who have passed on, as well as those who could not make the trip. Even though they are not physically present, we know their love is here with us on such an important day. They would also like to acknowledge their parents and thank them for their continued love and support. Today's a big deal for these two. Today, in front of witnesses of the best kind, their families and friends, they make promises to each other. For starters, they promise to be tender, to help, to give and take. They promise to be kind and understanding, to be thoughtful and considerate, fair and undemanding. They promise to share one life together. Erica and Tyler, I am honored to be a part of your ceremony for the life that you are creating together and for your marriage, which begins right now. Over the years, you have discovered each other and now have made the conscious decision of commitment and step into the first of the rest of your officially shared life together. Erica, do you take Tyler to be your husband, your best friend, and love for life?
I do.
Tyler, do you take Erica to be your wife, your best friend, and love for life?
I do.
Erica, repeat after me. Tyler, I promise to share my life with you.
Tyler, I promise to share my life with you,
To love you,
to love you,
to laugh with you,
to laugh with you,
and to build our dreams together
and to build our dreams together
while allowing you to grow your own dreams.
while allowing you to grow your own dreams.
I promise to support you through times of trouble,
I promise to support you in times of trouble,
rejoice with you in times of happiness,
rejoice with you in times of happiness,
and have faith in our journey.
and have faith in our journey.
I promise to give you all the love I can.
I promise to give you all the love I can.
Tyler, repeat after me. Erica, I promise to share my life with you.
Erica, I promise to share my life with you,
To love you,
to love you,
to laugh with you,
to laugh with you,
and to build our dreams together
and to build our dreams together
while allowing you to grow your own dreams.
while allowing you to grow your own dreams.
I promise to support you through times of trouble,
I promise to support you through times of trouble,
rejoice with you in times of happiness,
rejoice with you in times of happiness,
and to have faith in our journey.
and to have faith in our journey.
I promise to give you all the love I can.
I promise to give you all the love I can.
You have exchanged vows, which are promises for the married life that you are beginning right now in this moment. We witness and bless your vows for the lifetime of marriage. And so we come to the rings. The final ritual in a wedding ceremony is to make your commitment tangible. Your rings are the physical representation of the promises you have made to one another today. They symbolize the sanctity of your marriage and are a constant reminder of your love. Michael, may we have the ring for Erica to give to Tyler? Right. Thank you. Erica, this ring is a circle of strength with no beginning or end and with no point of weakness. May this ring be a constant reminder of the promises you have made today. Please place the ring on Tyler's finger and repeat after me. With this ring,
I thee wed.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of our commitment
as a symbol of our commitment
and our connection.
and our connection.
Nathan, may we have the ring for Tyler to give to Erica? Tyler, this ring is a circle of strength with no beginning or end and with no point of weakness. May this ring be a constant reminder of the promises you have made today. Please place the ring on Erica's finger and repeat after me. With this ring,
I
thee wed.
I thee wed.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our commitment
I give you this ring as a symbol of our commitment
and our connection.
and our connection.
With your ring exchange now complete, you have made your promises for your married life. You have given your consent in marriage. With the witness of your family and friends and the blessing of love that connects us all, you are now joined in the most sacred commitment of marriage. May the two of you be blessed with a lifetime of health, wealth, love, success, and happiness. May you continue to support one another in the wonderful way you already do. May your love and connection grow over the years, and may your life flourish together as you walk this journey hand in hand. By the power vested in me by the state of Florida, and by the power of your own commitment and choice within, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss. It is my honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Klawinski.
When the world seems to shine like you've had too much
Lift up your foot.
Bells will ring, ting-a-ling,
There you go.
ting-a-ling-a-ling.
Yep. Yep. Perfect.
Hearts of when the stars make it blue, just like my spitfires bullets soaring. When you dance down the street.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are set to join us into our reception, so if you would please, how about a great big round of applause for the parents of the bride, David and Maria! Ladies and gentlemen, keep that applause going, please, for the parents of the groom, Jody and Mark! Ladies and gentlemen, our bridal party and siblings of our bride and groom, put your hands together for Michael, Nathan, and Rebecca. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to give to you our newlyweds. Put your hands together for the new Mr. and Mrs. Klawinski. Ladies and gentlemen, a great big round of applause for our newlyweds. Congratulations. And now at this time, if you would please turn your attention to our dance floor, as our bride and groom now share their very first dance together as husband and wife.
But once there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever
At this time, if I could please, I would like to ask the father of the bride, if you would please, sir, join your daughter on our dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to our dance floor. This is our father-daughter dance.
Gotta hold on easy as I let you go. Gonna tell you how much I love you, though you think you already know. I remember I thought you looked like an angel wrapped in pink, so soft and warm. You've had me wrapped around your finger since the day you were born. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. When you were in trouble, that crooked little smile milled my heart of stone. Now look at you, I've turned around and you've almost grown. Sometimes you're asleep, I whisper I love you in the moonlight at your door. As I walk away, I hear you say, Daddy, love you more. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. Someday some boy will come and ask me for your hand, but I won't say yes to him unless I know he's the half that makes you whole. He has a poet's soul and the heart of a man's man. I know he'll say that he's in love, but between you and me, he won't be good enough. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, a great big round of applause for our bride and for her dad, please. Congratulations. And now at this time, if I could please, I would like to ask our groom, if you would please, sir, bring your mom out to our dance floor. And ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the center of our dance floor. This is our mother-son dance.
I'll have faith in all you happiness was all I'm after. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be there to protect you. Yeah, baby. With an unselfish love and respect you. Just call my name. I'll be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, a great big round of applause for our grand for his mom. Congratulations. All right, at this time, if I could please, we have something kind of special and she has no idea, but our bride, Erica, would like to surprise her mom with just something to say thank you for making this day so special. It's not only her mom, but she says that's my best friend too. So I'd like to have a special dance for my mom for everything that she has done for me. So ladies and gentlemen, this is our bride and her mom's dance.
She's home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile. With a surge of unwelcome sighs, not enough to sit down for a while. The feeling never leaves me Slipping through my fingers all the time. I try to capture what feeling, the feeling. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on growing. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Sleep in our eyes, her and me at the breakfast table. Barely awake, I let precious time go by. Then when she's gone, there's that odd melancholy feeling and a sense of guilt I can't deny. Whatever to those wonderful adventures, the places I planned for us to go. Nothing has happened. Some of them we did, but most we didn't, and now we're just alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, a great big round of applause for our bride and for her mom. Congratulations.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Nathan, Tyler's younger brother. Growing up, me and my brother would do everything together. We were practically attached at the hip. Anywhere my brother went, I would follow. One of my earliest memories is running after my brother while he sensibly ducked under a side table and I just ran right after him head first into that table. We also used to share a room together, complete with the bunk bed, and every night we would just talk and talk and talk before falling asleep.
I'm gonna do a sister.
You were my dictionary for life. If I had a question, you were always the first person I would ask. The guest bedroom was right next to ours, and when our grandparents would stay over, our grandmother would always have to tell us to be quiet, quiet down, go to sleep. And it wasn't just once. We just wouldn't stop talking. She would have to do it like 3 times before we would finally go to bed. Yeah, my brother is also kind, patient, and forgiving. When we were young, really young, I somehow got a hold of a hammer, and I accidentally hammered your toe, causing your toenail to come off. And the crazy thing is, I don't remember you being mad at me for that. I also owe a lot to my brother, because somehow he seemed to always get caught doing the bad things. And I also did the bad things, but I slipped under the radar somehow. You took the heat off of me. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
We'll talk about this later.
Erica, I may not have known you as long as my brother, but I've known you long enough. You have such an infectiously fun attitude and personality. It's impossible to have a conversation with you and not smile. Tyler and Erica actually used to live with my parents, and then shortly after, they lived with Erica's family. And I think it just really speaks a lot that they were able to live with each other's families and get along so well, and everyone just loves them, never has anything bad to say about them, and they live together, you know? So Tyler and Erica, they like to do roses and thorns for trips and events, something good, something bad. So I'd like to give you my rose and thorn for the wedding so far. My roses would be getting to see all my friends and family together. It's been great. This beautiful venue, lovely golf course. I played it once. I would prefer not to say what I shot. And of course, the whole eternal love. Now the thorn, I thought the thorn was going to be hard, but then I put these shoes on. These rental dress shoes are so uncomfortable. If anyone else is wearing like uncomfortable dress shoes, you're not alone. I'm right there with you. I feel your pain. So Tyler, you may not realize it, but I'm still blindly following you just like when we were kids. And Erica, I'd say welcome to the family, but you've already been part of the family for years now. So a toast to Tyler and Erica, and to taking off these shoes tonight. Cheers.
Oh my goodness, hello. All right, so for those of you who don't know me, I am Tyler's older sister, Rebecca. First of all, I just want to say how lucky and flattered I feel to be a groomsmaid today. Not everybody gets to be a groomsmaid, so it's pretty cool. So thank you so much for entrusting me to be a groomsmaid, and also thank you so much for entrusting me with an entire speech at your wedding. No pressure. Okay. Well, so growing up, Tyler has always been the sweetest of all the siblings and a caretaker at heart. When Nathan was young, he would throw tantrums and make a mess. And Tyler, being the helpful sibling, would always clean up Nathan's mess for him. My mother would have to stop, Tyler from doing that so that Nathan could clean up his own mess. But Tyler was persistent, always helpful. Let's see. When I was in college, I broke my ankle, and Tyler would do everything from cooking me grilled cheese to driving me to my college class without once complaining. And I'm, like you guys, consistent. Like, he took me to every class. I know that these thoughtful, caretaking attributes will contribute to a strong and loving marriage between Tyler and Erica. I have very much enjoyed getting to know Erica over the years. I think she has a great sense of humor. I think she's so hardworking and super fun to be around. I've also seen her really connect with my daughter, Josie, who is obsessed with Erica. On our recent Disney trip, Josie did not want to ride rides with her mommy. She wanted to ride all the rides with Erica. Erica is also always the first to get on the floor, build color, and play with her nieces, Maddie and Josie. She's not a regular aunt, she's a cool aunt. Our family has known Erica for so many years now that we have long considered her, one of us, a Klowinski. Today's wedding is really just the cherry on top. So cheers to Tyler and Erica. Here is to a lifetime of love, happiness, and wonderful memories. We love you. Cheers.
Hello, I'm Erica's brother, Michael. Here we are. One day, you're just a kid with your whole life ahead of you. The next, you're watching your big sis have the happiest day of her life. When I first met Tyler, I knew he was the one for Erica. He just has this warmth and selflessness about him that you just don't see in many people. Erica, we've had our great days when we laughed and had fun, and our not so great days where we fought but later made up, as all siblings do. But through it all, I've always been proud to be your little brother, and I'm even more proud of all the things you've accomplished in your adult life. And I know both of you are only going to accomplish even greater things in the future. I stand here today beyond proud and happy for you both, and I wish you guys the longest and happiest life imaginable. I love you both dearly. Let me borrow this. To Erica and Tyler.
Good evening, everybody. Before I get started, I just wanted to say on behalf of Mark, Jody, Maria, and myself, we'd like to thank every one of you for all coming out tonight to help celebrate and Eric and Tyler's very special day. It really means a lot to us, and we're very appreciative. Okay, well, let me start with Erica. Our baby girl. Erica, way back in the beginning, when you were just a little baby, me and your mother would hear you wake up every morning on those baby monitors. And we would go into your room and you'd be laying there with a big smile on your face just waiting for someone to pick you up so you can start your day. And there's me and your mother would look at each other and say, wow, she's really ours. We made this. This is incredible. This is awesome. But we were first-time parents, so we really had no idea. And then a couple years later, we would take you to your first day of pre-K. We'd watch you walk in, sit at your little table, fold your little hands, and once again, wait for someone to come in and start your day. And once again, there's me and your mother looking at each other like, wow, our little girl's starting school. Even though it's pre-K, but still. But after that, you went on, finished elementary, middle, high school, graduating college, and eventually starting your career. And all through all these times, all you did was make us so proud and an absolute honor to call you our daughter. And we love you so very much. But what made us even more proud was the young woman you became. Thoughtful, considerate, you love spending time with your family, great personality, always wanting to share in a good laugh, but at the same time, not afraid to go after and fight for what you want and what you believe in. And we're just so proud of you, and we just, once again, just love you so, so much. And now we have Tyler. Tyler, from the first time we met you, we could see what a great guy you were then and what a great guy you are now. You're thoughtful, you're considerate, you're always have a big smile on your face, always. You can see what a big heart you have. You got a great personality, and you two are always willing to share in a good laugh. But at the same time, you're also not afraid to go after and fight for what you want and what you believe in. And for this, we're so very lucky and proud to be able to call you our son-in-law. But you know, Tyler, when I think back, when I thought you might be in it for the long haul, you remember that first Christmas Eve dinner you spent with us? Okay.
How can you forget? Right?
It was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Out of control, but it was a lot of fun. So the next day, I said to myself, God, man, if you can make it through that night with that crazy bunch, table 2 and 4, it's true. You just might be in it for the long haul, and we couldn't be happier. But in my opinion, what makes you guys so special is what you are when you're together. You can see how much you love each other. You can see how much you want to take care of each other. You can see how much fun you have together. You can see that you both love to share in a good laugh, whether it be at or with each other. And for this is what I believe makes you two so special. So in closing, as Maria and myself, let our little girl go. Tyler, we know you will always love her. We know you will always take care of her. And we know you always will protect her. And for that, we couldn't be happier that you have chosen to spend your lives together. So I left my glass on my table, but if everyone would please do me a favor and raise your glasses and join me in wishing Eric and Tyler nothing but a lifetime of happiness. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
The pasta. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Ready to watch? Thank you again for coming. Thank you so much. Thank
They had that, right? They had that, yeah.
Are these great posters? The posters were amazing. They were great. You kind of did. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. The real part is about to start, so. Okay.
Not official. I can't take any more pressure. We messed up our dance so bad. Like we took lessons and everything. Thank you. But I thought you guys did. What part was this? I was like, I felt like I was gonna pass out because I haven't like eaten since like 9 a.m. And he kept spinning me, and I'm like, you cannot spin me again. Like I'm gonna pass out. Like I'm gonna pass out if you spin me again. Down backwards.
I was like, all right, we got mother, daughter. Now it's time for one
Brother.
And now solo Nate.
Nate break dancing.
I literally had a vision of you like sliding out like on your knees.
Full Aussie break dancer. Just like poses.
Thank you. He couldn't be here because he's a nightmare, but we had to have him in some capacity. He is, yeah.
This is the jamboree. It's great. We have a lot of different stuff. No way.
Maddie's like been there. Yeah, sorry, jumping in the. So funny. And right before we walked down the aisle, my dad took me. So funny. And then she was where she loves the bathroom. There's TikTok. Yeah, she loves the floor and the TikTok. Yeah.
Yes, you can have a strawberry. I had a beer.
Maddie's in the floor.
So what happened was, you set your beer there, and the wait was like, oh, California. I said, she thought
It's literally this day couldn't have been. I mean, I don't know, like, you figure it's weather, like, everything from the beginning of the day to now, it's like I feel so lucky. Yeah.
You'll be out of there before you know it.
It really was perfect. I had literally the perfect wedding.
You can do this now. I don't.
I'm barefoot, so me and my mom took our shoes off. Take them off. No, take them off, seriously. We're done. That's smart. No, I'm the bride. Like, I hope you want to come with me.
That's true.
They weren't bad. The first pair I brought, I would have died. Like, I took them to my fitting, and I'm like, I can't wear them. But then I got like platform shoes with like a thick thing. That was a lot better. But still, I need it. Yeah, I'm done. It's been a long day. I feel amazing. It's crazy. I'm gonna crash.
no, it's through the wall.
Yeah, just pass out.
Oh, Jesse, yeah, take it out.
They're gonna take. Do you want to?
Oh, I know. But it's gonna happen soon.
What day?
All right, are you expecting the reaction?
Yeah, they were
Oh, God. Yeah. Where we go? Let's get around there.
They're getting ready for the picture.
We're shifting around.
Oh, they was like getting ready for a picture, but I don't know if they're gonna be doing it.
We're coming to this side. I'm so sorry, sir.
That's all right. I'm not bad.
I have more space. I'm just gonna take these cameras down so I can see everybody's faces.
Got it? We can go.
I might need to back up a little bit here. Sorry. All right. Here we go. Everybody squish it as much as you can. Woo! All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I'm going to take one more. Hold that for just a second. One. Did I have you just move your camera back a little bit? Sorry.
No, you're fine.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
My back.
Smile with the cake. Look at each other. Go ahead and kiss for one. Perfect.
You can eat a little bit, and after that you can make a kiss, you know, for the video. On the side of the. Huh? Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the cake will be cut up and served coming up in just a few moments. But right now, Tyler, I got a job for you to do, my friend, and I think you're going to like this job. Would you please bring your wife back out to the center of our dance floor? You like the sounds of that? Your wife? Ladies and gentlemen, how about a great big round of applause for our newlyweds? And they would absolutely love for all of our couples that are here celebrating with them tonight to come on out to the dance floor and join in with them. Grab somebody, bring them on out, and join in with our newlyweds. Come on out.
When the night has come and the land is dark, when the cry will be over, I can see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just to know everything stand by me. So
Congratulations once again, Mr. and Mrs. Lewinsky. Ladies and gentlemen, our dance floor is open, the bar is open, and we got a photo booth in this room right here too. If you haven't stopped by yet, make sure you stop by our photo booth. Make sure you sign our bride and groom's guest book located through the archway on the left. Dance floor is open. Grab your drinks. Come on out. That was your warm-up song. It was just to break you in. So here we go. We're gonna turn a little corner here. So we're gonna make this our theme song tonight because I have a feeling that tonight is gonna be a very, very good night. It's already been an amazing day. So if you're not out here with our bride and our groom on the dance floor yet, grab your drinks, come on out and join them on our dance floor as we celebrate their wedding day. And if you know the words, drinks up high, sing it nice and loud. Here we go.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. That tonight's gonna
look around the room. Maybe somebody in this room, maybe you're in the crowd. If you see somebody that you want out there with you, somebody you want to have
One more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We got room.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna take it down on the ground. Here we go.
If you don't have glasses on, then hit the circle back to the screen. Ready? Here we go. 4 photos. 3, 2, 1.
spicy. They're like the best things I've ever had in my life. I'm not kidding. I'm excited to try it.
Very salty. This is cinnamon, so I don't think too salty. So we're flavoring. Cool. Takes away from the bitterness.
I love this venue. Thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Perfect night.
It really
feels
is.
really
We got
good
so
right
lucky. Yeah.
No, I didn't know Stacey. No, I didn't know I just started. I just noticed.
I got moved in to help him out. Don't worry. I know, I told him.
I remember this. It was.
And I couldn't hear a thing. I'm like, come on, guys.
You want a certain? I'll make another batch.
So it's got his mother.
I have the perfect
Donuts are great.
What's your favorite? Dude, gone. Just gone. But the whole carpet that took Stacey like 5 minutes to figure out
So we're leaving Monday night. We get there Tuesday morning.
No,
Right?
so
And then we leave the following Tuesday. So we have like a week. Like, yeah.
Probably another container.
We're staying there the whole time and then we might do some food. We have to plan it all. We have to plan everything. So we're thinking Florence, yeah. So Tyler's never been, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be the tour guide.
We know the points we're gonna hit. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We just really got to decide what
Thank you.
day trip we want to do.
Okay.
So good, Ed. I'm excited. It's like the best thing I've ever had.
You're really selling it, Erica. Can you just like hold it back over like 1 second? It is the best thing ever, though. She's not wrong. Perfect.
I need a piece. Oh, you did? Thank you.
You too? No, I still got. I gotta hold it for you if you need it. I just want one. Yeah, I just got it.
Okay, are you splitting one? Two.
See in me, got me funny.
Macarena, stack, come on, 2 stacks, come on, 3 stacks, come on. Now that's 3 grand, what you think? I'm playing bigger girl up the man, I get a rubber band. That's when I go to her, legs on my shoulder, I knew it was over that. He was rolling, got me like a soldier, she ready for war, but I couldn't control her. So lucky on me, I was just like a roller. Shorty was hot like a toaster. Sorry, but I had to go there. Working when I could be closer, she showed her.
Right.
We are only about 20 minutes away until our bride and groom's last song of the night. So, you got 20 more minutes to come on out to the dance floor with them. Let's see if these last 20 minutes we get everybody out there. So grab those drinks and come on out. groom.
Let's do it.
coming up next. So let's get one more. Let's see if we get everybody out there. You should know the words to this one. Bring those drinks out. Come on out with our bride and groom. If you know the words, sing it nice and loud.
Just a city boy, self-control. To that midnight train going anywhere. Devin, come on, hold I'll sing a pretty smoky room. It's the line of cheap perfume. Full of smiles that can share the night. It goes on and on. Strangers waiting. Walking down the boulevard in shadows, searching in the night.
To that time for our bride and groom's last song of the night. We're going to bring them out to the center of the dance floor. You guys are more than welcome to join in with them. This is their last song of the night.
Closing
sister, and Mrs. Klawinski. Congratulations, Erica. Congratulations, Tyler.
There's glitter on the floor after the party. Girls carrying the shoes down in the lobby. Hang the wax and Polaroids on the hardwood floor. You and me from the night before, but don't read the last page. But I stay when you're lost and scared and you're turning away. I want your midnights, but I'll be cleaning up bottles with you on New Year's Day. You squeeze my hand 3 times at the back of the taxi. I can tell that it's gonna be a long road. I'll be there if you're the toast of the town, babe. Or if you strike out and you're crawling home. Don't read the last page, but I stay when it's hard or it's wrong or we're making mistakes. I want your midnights, but I'll be cleaning up bottles with you on New Year's Day. Hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. Hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. Hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. And I will hold on to you. Please don't ever become a stranger whose laugh I could recognize anyway. Please don't ever become a stranger whose laugh I could recognize anywhere. There's glitter on the floor after the party. Girls carrying the shoes down in the lobby. Candle wax and Polaroids on the hardwood floor. You and me forevermore. Don't read the last page, but I stay when it's hard or it's wrong or we're making mistakes. I want your midnights, but I'll be cleaning up bottles with you on New Year's Day. Hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. Hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. Hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. And I will hold on to you. Please don't to the memories of a stranger whose laugh I will recognize anyway. Please hold on to the memories of a stranger whose laugh I could recognize. Hold on to you.
All right, another kiss. Woo! One of a million. As a married couple.
Brought to you by Diet Pepsi.
Oh!
That's how it's almost there. No.